Welcome to Dr. Jester Celebrates, and I'm gonna fucking celebrate about this because it's absolutely hilarious. I mean, we saw this one coming, but there is a possibility, a very small one, but there's still there, a possibility that Doctor Who may actually get cancelled, and this is great. Right, from Doctor Who TV, RTD, which means Russell T Davies, admits Doctor Who Series 14 isn't hitting the ratings we'll love, end quote, but notes under 30's growth. Russell T Davies has admitted that the initial ratings for the Series 14 have not met the team's high expectations for Doctor Who. However, he says that the 28th day figures and metrics from younger viewers are faring much better. In the latest issue of Radio Times, Davies said, quote, "I'm very proud of it. You know, they might not be the ratings we love, but we always want higher, but they are building over the 28th period. Episode 1 Space Babies is already up to 5.6 million and counting, so it is getting there. You moronic moron. That's not how the bean counters see things. They are not going to be very happy with a very slow progress to nothing. Especially because if we are going to count things, we are going to see that the previous Doctor Who and the previous stuff from back in the day has been garnering a whole lot more viewers than this. And well, let's just go and see how bad things are for the new Doctor, which is, as we all know, it's like a hobo trying to succeed in life. It's a complete total failure. Well, except in a few certain cases where that succeeded, but anyway, this one is the average hobo who doesn't want to succeed in life, so he likes to blame everybody else. Hey, I think a better comparison is somebody who studied gender studies, wants to become a doctor, but or earn as much as a doctor, but it doesn't contribute to the society, and the only thing he can achieve is barely flip a burger. I think that's the better comparison. Anyway, here it is, the actual numbers. So episode 6 garnered for overnight 2.11 million, which is 100,000 less than episode 5. So for TV only, which in the old days would get a whole massive numbers, got 3.10 million for episode 5. The episode 6, we still don't have the numbers. So considering that 3.10 is 2.12, so maybe it's going to be a 3.09, which means it's decreasing exponentially. We may see on the special or episode 8 a small bump, but either way, it's not looking very good for the new Mr. Nurse. Because this guy here is not even close to being the Doctor. But before I continue, here is a trailer. back, baby, yeah. So, here it is. How much of a good news this is so far. Technically, it's still a little bit bad because they still have another series coming up, but still a very good point. Here, Doctor Who's future beyond 2025 is still up in the air, but RTD remains very confident, so he's still not sure. Usually, things like this gets renewed very fast if it's doing that good. So here it is, another one. Russell T. Davies has revealed that he is working on future scripts for Doctor Who, but the official status for the show beyond 2025 is still up in the air. Series 15 has already been filmed. Oh god damn, it's still sad. We're still gonna get 6 more or 8 more episodes of crap. But, and is confirmed to air in 2025. Series 16 of the Doctor Who has not been commissioned, but Davies is, quote, very confident it will go ahead. Well, let's say, for instance, I don't think this Doctor Who is literally Doctor Who, but more of a Mr. Nurse type of deal. I began watching Doctor Who thanks to my girlfriend, which introduced me to the series, and I really love it. I began watching the first season, I just finished it, and I saw the introduction of the new Doctor, and I can see why. Eccleston decided to leave because the idiot here, this RTD dude, allegedly is a very pain in the ass to work with. And seeing his personality being reflected in this garbage and seeing how much garbage we are getting in the latest seasons, I can see why he decided to leave. And this is not very good. I mean, the absolute garbage of identity politics that they show in this goddamn fucking nonsense is just beyond absurd. The stories are not there. Everything is brain dead. I mean, in the first season, I felt connection to the characters I haven't felt for a Western show in ages. And I'm talking about, not those minor TV shows that we see from Germany, Norway, or Iceland. I'm talking about those like Fallout, Game of Thrones, Rings of Power, etc. I'm talking about those. I haven't seen about that in ages. I don't feel the connection with the character. I don't feel touched with it. And the only thing I care about is, I don't know, for the show to end, for me to go do something else, go to bed, play a game or whatever. I just don't feel like it. Or I start rooting for the enemy. Have you seen that one? One of the first times I noticed that was with Resident Evil from Netflix. I was rooting for the zombies. Have you seen it? It's not good. So I started watching Korean, Japanese shows like Gyeonsong, Creature, the Parasite, with a Y, the Silent Sea, and now I'm watching Sweet Home. Even a 2 minutes character on the TV show, he barely is there, and I managed to feel connected with the character. A security guard, for fuck's sake, has more personality and connection than a fucking character on Fallout, which took how many episodes, and I still don't goddamn fucking give a shit about her. Or anybody else. It just maybe slightly with the ghoul, but that's about it, and I don't even remember his name. That's it. Holy shit. It's absurd. But then again, we are dealing with idiots. With fucking idiots. I mean, look, he still has Series 15, a film, etc. And he's still looking for what? Series 16. And it still hasn't been renewed. And honestly, I just hope, for the love of God, I hope it's good news. Because after all, we got this absolute nonsense that I'm going to show it to you right now, which is funny as fuck. From Outkick, queer Doctor Who actor tells viewers to turn off TV if they don't like him. Ratings then drop 50%. That's looking absolutely amazing, isn't it? Here, what they said. To ncutiGatwa said, Then watch! Turn off the TV! Don't touch grass, please, for God's sake! As the world darkens, and I don't think the world is darkening our own queer rights, there is a joy and celebration, and there is a community! Actually, you are responsible for all of that. People used to be more accepting, but you started shoving it down the throat of everybody else. And people soured. Everything has to be about your identity politics, and nobody goddamn fucking gives a shit about it anymore. Why don't you just go to some Saudi Arabian country, right? But anyway, here it is, Radio Times, who then actually created the excuse we are all too, well, familiar with. Doctor Who's overnight ratings aren't the full story, but they still matter. Here is what they said. There are plenty of other reasons for these ratings too. Some have said the good weather meant people were inside watching Doctor Who live. Some have blamed the month of May for being TV's dead spot. There are hundreds of reasons the ratings ended up as they are. Some more impactful than others. Isn't it weird because in the previous Doctors before Jodie Whittaker, that wasn't a problem at all. They used to have, I don't know, good summer days and spring and all of that, and still managed to rate very high. But for some reason, somewhere around, with this Doctor, now became a problem. Talk about being morons. And then we have this other moron over here with a fake name, Jinx Monsoon. Do the people have issues to show that your love was created by a queer person? Get over it. A lot of people are going to really love this, and I think this season is going to create a lot of new Doctor Who fans. And if we lose some of the transphobic ones, don't let the door hate you on the way out. Well, guess what? You still didn't get renewed for the series 16th. You're still going to get fucked. It's not looking good at all, is it? Not looking good at all. Not looking good. Not even a tiny little bit. And this, my friends, is the joy I get. We are really, really turning out. And it's utter garbage, what we are getting. Well, that's Western TV right now. So, where I'm getting my entertainment from? Well, old TV shows, small TV shows from Germany, Norway, Iceland, and Korea and Japan. I mean, do I look like a nice little Asian lady? No, I don't. And yet, I feel very connected to actresses. Asian actresses, Asian actors. I feel all connected with them. I don't even have to look like them to feel connected. And that, my friends, is the power of good writing. That's all you have to do. Anyway, on that, goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck YouTube and fuck Mr. Nurse.